I slept in, I stayed up late, and this has been very rough. And it's all, unfortunately, fucking county related. I'm officially fucking depressed over my situation now, and it's fucking up my actual real life. And this is fucking to me. This is bad, Frank. This turned into social. This went from social therapy to too much of a parallel of my real life and my real life situations, and it's reminding me of the thing I'm trying to escape from, and it's making me very, well, pretty much depressed, frustrated, demotivated. I don't even want to clock in today. Oh my god, I don't even want to work. I don't even know if I want to be on the server, but I definitely don't know if I want to fucking clock in and try working. Oh god, fine. It's not really going to cheer me up though. So if this ends up being too depressing or shitty of a stream, I'm just going to call it so you guys don't have to see a bunch of depressing bullshit today. No, okay. See, let me qualify this. This is not about having fun. Thank you, Frag, for the follow. This is not about having fun when I'm playing. I always have fun when I'm playing. What has happened is there has been too many things socially that have happened to me in fucking county that is basically exact duplicates or close enough to the same bullshit I'm dealing with in my real life. And that is fucking depressing. I come here to get away from those thoughts, those anxieties, those negative feelings, those fucking hating myself thoughts because they're not healthy. And I know as a general rule, most of them aren't even true, even though I can pretty well convince myself of how shitty of a person I am when I try. Um, I know probably the reality of it is not quite that bad, but it doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, you feel how you feel, even if you know something different. Doesn't make you suddenly snap out of depression, unfortunately, or snap out of whatever this fucking funk is. The bottom line is, it's over the stupidest thing ever. At least in the context of the server, it's over relationship RP, which you guys have been spared from because guess what? I haven't been fucking twitching. I haven't been broadcasting that stuff for the most part. I've tried to keep it to the weekends or when something's happening. I'll quit the server or I try to handle that after I go to bed. And that's what happened last night. I went to bed, attempted to go to bed around 8:30, and then got involved in a bunch of emotional relationship RP shit and had to go talk to someone about it. And it was very upsetting. Especially because, yet again, I feel like I've been deceived, lied to, misled, or misunderstood something, and I'm the only one who's fucking suffering from it. And now I'm the one who's uncomfortable. I'm going to be uncomfortable around one of my best friends, probably forever. And now I'm going to be uncomfortable with one of my coworkers because, no one can fucking just be upfront about shit. No one can just talk to me, especially about shit they know they should talk to me about. When you've been in a love triangle and you were kicked out of the love triangle and then brought back into it, it's probably a good idea to let at least one of the two other people know, and certainly the person who probably doesn't know what's going on, what is up. And that's what I got involved in. And the reason I'm butthurt is because the one person in particular, especially the one I work with, had ample opportunity to pull me aside and said, hey, sorry about this, but guess what happened? I'm dating this person again, and I know how you feel about her, but, it happened. Sorry. So, fuck them. Fuck life. I want to fucking... Oh, I'm so tempted to just check out the server and perma Pezz or move back east or something. Call it quits altogether on Goldrush. If it honestly wasn't for how... and maybe I should do what I want to do anyway and not worry about my channel or my channel growth or the follows or the subs or any of that, because I never did this for the money. I was never intending to do this for the money. I was intending to do this to have fun and just whatever. If people were interested in watching me play the games I was going to play anyway, so be it. If they didn't, so be it. Turns out some people are interested in watching, but um, I mean, and whatever. And like I said, as far as like both real life companionship and technically in county, I can find that. I was trying to find something more meaningful. I've got plenty of friends. I've got plenty of lady friends. I can, probably if I could, at least if it comes to intimacy, I can probably make a call and have sex any day I particularly want to, but that's not really what it's about for me anymore. And I don't really get the same fulfillment in that kind of shit for obvious reasons, or I wouldn't be interested in something more. It's just incredibly frustrating that I can't get away from these cycles. And again, I was hoping, and it still is in a lot of ways, that this environment would be therapeutic for me socially, since I don't always feel like doing social shit outside of my home. And this kind of thing is a lot more social driven than other kinds of games or just casually hanging out with my buddies playing this or that or whatever the fuck. I'm so broke now. I feel like I need to clock in so I can make money. I'm literally poor as shit. I'm gonna put that one back. Shit, I did not mean to do that. But yeah, I'm fucking depressed as fuck about all this shit. And mainly because the way it was handled. They could have, if someone, one of these two people could have just fucking talked to me, you know, head me off at the pass. I'm not talking about what can happen, Frank. I know this shit. In real life, I don't really have a lot of struggles with anything other than the real stuff. Like I have a girlfriend I'm madly in love with, and I never get to see, and never get to have any intimacy with. That's actually a big thing I'm actually going to talk to her about today because this has been ongoing for many years now. Stuck in a rut that needs to be fucking fixed. Um, you know, got me in a really shittier mood than I wanted to be. And again, and what I guess the other thing I'm upset about is again all my fault because I could have avoided all of this by just, you know, avoiding romance role play, right? Just keep it casual with the ladies. Don't try to, you know, whatever. And my big fucking mistake was got jealous over one of my friends. Figured that maybe I was actually falling in love with her, maybe. Well, I'm not really on a leash. She lets the leash out pretty loosely, obviously, but it's hard to really know, and we don't get to hang out and talk like we used to. And I still have a jealousy thing that her ex husband still lives at the same house that she does because she can't stomach like just kicking him to the curb for some reason. Right. And the problem is, and it's my stupid problem that I've been hopeful that maybe it wouldn't be like that because I've seen, you know, other people work out in that sense. You okay, ma'am? You okay? Okay, guess so. I mean, okay, probably I should have had that rule, but I didn't think about having rules before I came in here, right? I just figured I'd go with the flow. I'm new to this stuff. I actually was surprised how much of that was going on, like relationships and marriage and people having kids and all this fucking shit. And I just thought it might both add something new and different to my role play here, especially because bottom line is I didn't want to do what I'm basically doing. All I do is clock in and work all day and just get on the clock, and all I do is law work from sun up to sundown, and that is fine, but that does get to drag after a while. There's a lot of more things, fun things to do socially and otherwise on the server. And back to that point, I have done plenty of shit by myself. I have explored a good chunk of the Commonwealth. I've been to Mexico twice by myself. Um, yeah, I'm just kind of over hanging out by myself all the fucking time or only with coworkers on the job doing law work. Oh, nothing. Just fucking had a big revelation recently that upset Pezz. Upset me too because I thought I understood what was going on. Right. Plus, I have the problem where I'm attracted to young women like right now because of my midlife crisis situation. However, I do understand that that's not like realistic or something that I can obtainably, I can't have that kind of relationship successfully. So I know that and I'm okay with that. Thus, I really, try to focus on women in situations that are more age appropriate for me. What the fuck? Oh, I know. I mean, yeah. Oh, you did shave your beard. Jesus. That's not bad. Actually, it's fine. It was kind of, all right. Yeah, I don't blame you. It'll be hard to recognize you for a couple minutes, but we'll get a hang of it. We'll figure it out. And why would you brag about that, by the way? You realize that's conspiracy if you admit to it. Right, but you're admitting to taking things that haven't been. Oh, never mind. Whatever. I'm not in the mood. What the fuck? Oh, guess I'm taking this shit off my back. Where the fuck did Shady go? What the hell's going on? What the heck's going on this fucking morning? Brett. Brett. Brett, what the fuck's going on this morning? Who, is that Jesse Hayes? What the fuck is he doing just casually asking me about the guns he stole from me? Yeah, of course. Could I not? I might move back east. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He fucking pocket wiped me. What'd she give me? Keys? Oh, thank you. Why is Rhett hanging around Jesse Haynes? I'm assuming you're not on duty. Okay. Yeah. I mean, informed. I read telegrams when I woke up. I haven't really talked to anyone yet. I just hate that this, I don't know. This has been a, this didn't help either. And I had a lot of personal stuff going on last night and this morning when I first woke up. What is it? It's those, what are they called? What the fuck is it? It's one of the teas. It's the one you get from the doctors, and I believe shamans can make it too. There's an addiction tea. I know ginseng is one of them. There might be other ones. Might be missing my face permanently. I'm about over this fucking my shitty life in both real life and this fucking server. Evening, whatever it is. Where did Rhett go? Yeah, okay. What did you put in my pocket? Tea? Thank you. You want some money? Where are you going off to? Hmm. I gotta find Zulia or someone today. No, I just gotta talk about personal shit. That's all. I need someone I can unload on. Hmm. No promises. Not great. Where the fuck did Rhett go? Tease. That was nice of her. No, the problem is it it's just too much parallels from my real life. That's what's frustrating me. I was hoping very mistakenly, and I should have just not fucking done this. I knew it was a bad idea. I just saw so many other people, at least I thought, having a good time with it. So I fucked up and decided to maybe get involved in this romance RP thing. And it's just been nothing but a fucking disaster. It has made me actually depressed in real life, only because of the parallels to my actual real life love drama, which has been unfortunately similar. So it's reinforcing my own securities that I've had pretty much my whole life. And just back to the point, it's a me problem, not anyone else problem. I'm just kind of a fail at everything in life, pretty much. At least anything important. I'm pretty much a failed parent. Oh, I know. I need to. I mean, it's too late. I mean, I'm already emotionally involved in a situation, so now it's just trying to figure out a way to distance myself from it and to not be distracted by it, which is hard because I work with one of the motherfuckers who did this shit to me, and it was not handled very well. It was handled like poorly as fuck. Did I just get my horse out twice? I know what you meant. Peas are good too. Actually, I don't like peas anymore. I used to. Used to like peas. I'm not into them. It's just unnecessary bullshit, is what happened. Why did I do this shit? Where's Rhett? Oh, there's Rhett. Come here a second. So, you and Jesse are buddies now? Okay. You gotta know, you gotta understand how, certainly someone like myself feels about this. I mean, you hang out with who you want. This is a really bad look. I thought you were trying to get rehired. Or you're not interested. Oh, shit. For what? Oh, Jesus. So you got uh, as aiding and abetting, I guess, or whatever? He framed you. So why would you continue to hang around someone who's framed you? Hey, listen, it's up to you. That's not friendly. That's not friends. I don't know what that is, but that's definitely not either of those things. And considering this guy, I'm pretty sure ripped me off 2 days in a row, including a pocket wipe, which actually was handled via, you know, the way it should be handled. I'm a little disappointed he's actually still around, but whatever. I guess, well, either way, that's not the point. Point is, that was a thing you don't do, and I'm pretty sure it's an unforgivable, but maybe, I don't know, maybe he apologized or whatever. Well, I'll be honest. I'll be very frank. No, there was a recent update. I considered it an update because when Bamford, wrote that article about, don't take everyone's. Okay, I guess the way it was looked at, pocket wiping before was looked at as long as you didn't literally have everything taken from you, as long as you were left with food, water, and some money, it wasn't considered a pocket wipe. But my pushback to that was, okay, I had 4 firearms on me and an improved bow that was modified, all fully customized, conservatively $2,500 worth of kit on me that was all taken. What is a pocket wipe den when I went from, $2,600 worth of things in my pocket to $100 worth of things, including just some basic food and water and a knife. And guess what? Yep, I'll just say they decided in my favor, even though it was a while back, because of this new directive. And it doesn't mean I'm not sour about people like that who will do that fucking shit, regardless of whether they think it's right or not, because clearly he doesn't operate on any sort of code. And as far as I'm concerned, he can fuck right off on that shit, because I literally have very few problems with the criminal, gangs I've come up against that play by the rules and play fair and aren't violent, in particular, especially. But people like him, nope. I don't have. He has no quarter with me, and I cannot forgive or give someone that my time of day, including any. I'm not gonna answer his fucking questions, especially if he's gonna come up to me and literally bring up the thing that he knows is gonna be a sore spot with me. Oh, those look like some guns I fucking stole off you, right? Why the fuck? No, the same thing. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, whatever. He's a shit stain on in a way that's not even. I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't see how anyone like that can even have friends in low places. To be honest. I mean, whatever. If you've turned a different path, you've turned a different path. I just would recommend that you can recover this before it's too late, and the charge that you've caught is not that serious. And yeah, it's not provable. It right. It's a he said she said though, and that does happen. It is unfortunate. That's why you always check your pockets, and also why I wouldn't hang around someone like that. Quite frankly, someone and, I don't know who did it, but someone snuck lockpicks in my pocket one day, and if I hadn't caught it on my own, that could have led to me getting fucking hung. So yeah, that's what you do. You just turn it in. Or in my case, I'm, rank enough I can just put it in the lockup and report it. What I did. Made the log, reported it to command, and, left alone. I did send an email, a telegram out to ask if anyone had put it on my person to put away and forgot to tell me. So, all right. I was just wondering what was up with that, because I don't like that, man. Yeah, I know. I get it, right. Just unfortunate this happened. Oh, you two are still talking. Sorry. Yeah, they're still talking. Yeah, isn't that illegal? Aren't they? Isn't that a rule break that they're doing that shit without any RP attempts? Fucking fucked up. It really pissed me off. I was in a shit mood for a good few hours when I saw that. I'm like, who the fuck is either trying to fucking pin me with corruption, or who the fuck is so inconsiderate that they would do that and not remember? Turns out someone was trying to pin me for corruption. In fact, I'm so fucking tempted just to let Pezz get permit and call it a day on the fucking server. And honestly, here's the sad part. Within a few days, I don't think anyone would give a shit or even miss me. That's the reality of it. Yeah, I'll be missed for a good couple of days. Yeah, that's why you got to pay attention to who's in your close proximity. It just feels so fucking useless right now. I don't know why. And that's the terrible thought. Most of the people that would miss me, I barely know. You know, I realize Pezz is popular for whatever fucking reason, but I don't really know so many people, at least the way I would like to. I don't have the true friends I really was seeking. I have friends, but not like, I mean, especially after what fucking one of my best friends did to me with this romance bullshit. I feel like I definitely don't have any friends now. I just feel like I don't have any fucking people that actually give a fuck about my feelings in that way. Because again, this could have been headed off. Like both parties could have just said, "Hey, this is what's going on." Cassandra doesn't really know me. She's adorable though. My fault. I should have just never fucking gotten into this mindset. Seeing all these happily married couples and shit. Stupid. But fucking setting an example. Go fucking be unhappy and divorced and shit. That makes way more sense. Fuck it. I'm gonna clock in. I'm gonna get out of this funk. Just looking. I don't know why it's the boy thing. I actually came down here to sort of halfway apologize for being so abrupt and I don't know, just fucking ignoring you. So I've had a bad morning. Not that you give a shit. Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, then why'd you keep re-engaging me? You came up to me twice, tried asking questions, if I'm not mistaken. I was just politely ignoring you because I had a bad morning, and you started off the situation pretty confrontational. I just woke up the wrong side of the bed. I'll be all right. I just basically, and I guess you don't give a fuck, but I was just apologizing for being rude if that's how you took it. So there you go. That's all. No problem. I'm even going to apologize to people like him for being rude because I was rude. Well, guess what? I was still rude and unneighborly, and I still even apologized to him for it because, you know, I'm all about if I'm fucking inappropriate, I'm going to apologize, even to Jesse Hayes. Because I cut him off twice and ignored him, and that's rude to do even to someone like that. So he did get a little sassy with me. At first, he said he didn't give a fuck, but then when I got the apology out, he said it was all right. So whatever, I did my piece. Fuck it, I'm gonna clock in. Thought I was too depressed to work, but now I'm too angry not to work. So I could get my shit. Well, especially because he's kind of lightweight, insinuating that he might have done whatever to fucking Solus. I think he lives there now, doesn't he? Fuck it. I mean, this is my fucking shift, so I'm gonna do it. Hi, Blue. I should have done what you did. And now I regret it. Now I regret it. Oh, nothing. Just my whole fucking personal life. Both on and off the server. It's just... Oh, fuck. No, I don't want to put that. I gotta take that shit off. All right. Already clocked in, right? Yeah, I did. No, just my personal life. It's just, yeah, that whole thing between me and Asiri and Dimitri has now fucking come full circle. And no one told me, and I had to find out the hard way late last night, right when I was about to go to bed, which, shit you not, because of the emotions involved, both real and role play, it fucking kept me awake for an extra like 2 hours. I didn't go to bed till like 10:30 last night, and got back on the server to have like a 30-some minute conversation with, I guess, my former best friend and someone I thought I potentially had a chance with, when really what happened was it just came full circle back to those two being back together and me being both fucking borderline, not lied to, but just, especially how, because I work with one of them, the one party definitely had an opportunity to tell me to my face that shit was going down again and just politely let me know so I didn't get blindsided by it like I did last night. Totally fucking blindsided by the fact that they were even together, because I was told just straight flat out that romance RP was not going to be a thing for this person anymore because of a bunch of things, primarily like personal drama. Why can I not pick this fucking thing up? What is going on here? Can these go? Yeah, these are going. Did it go? No, it's still not going. What the fuck is going on here? This is the kind of shit that puts me in an actual bad mood. Why am I not able to drag and drop? I have enough room for the fucking thing. Or no, I don't. Oh my God. What do you bet I'm too fucking heavy? I am too heavy. Fuck my actual fucking life. Which one is this? This is the relaxing one. I have smudges. So, wait a minute. I have two different kinds. Orange herbal and mint herbal. All right. Can this make it go now? Nope. Jesus, fuck me. Got bacon. Bacon's heavy. I don't know why bacon is so fucking heavy. Did you see that? Bacon weighs like 20 some fucking... Why is it weigh so... I still can't get this in here? Whoa, I'm getting mad now. I know I have enough room for it. Why can I not drag and fucking charge me another dime? No, it's still not going. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? They changed the weight of shotguns again? Can't you guys make up your fucking mind? Just pick a fucking weight and stick with it. Motherfuckers, why did we change it again? This is not what it weighed yesterday. This is 100% not what it weighed yesterday when I went to bed. I had this exact... In fact, I had more in my pocket last night when I went to bed than what I have now. What the fuck? And this can't go in there either, right? Jesus fucking Christ. I can fit. Whatever. Jesus fuck me. Can't we just pick a weight and leave it alone? Holy shit. I'm too grumpy for this stuff. No, it was a weight problem, honey. Change the fucking weight on him again. Swear to God, that shotgun didn't weigh 4 pounds yesterday. Weighed 3 something. Now it weighs 4 pounds again, or 4 kilos, or whatever. It better not be kilos, because there's no way a shotgun weighs 8 fucking pounds. Back to my problem. Now I have an uncomfortable thing with one of my coworkers. At least he's a subordinate, which at least helps in some ways, but, you know. I forgot to clock in, apparently. Shit. Had to clock in like an ass. No, I did get paid. You okay, hon? Okay. Oh. Isabel? Fuck, how you been, Mom? Haven't seen other mommy in a while. How's things over there? Don't spread this around too much, but what's up with Gumbo? Come here a second. Come here. What has he heard about me that he is aggressively headhunting me? Like it's been genuinely flattering and kind of hilarious, but yeah, he's like, yeah, he's been headhunting me. He wants me to come to ESO so badly that he's actually threatened to go to the marshals and stuff to have me pulled from here. And I'm like, you can't get me reassigned. You don't have the clout or authority. Oh, they do hate him. Oh, that's hilarious. I just thought it was funny. I mean, it was a little bit flattering. Well, here's the thing. How did... No, I was about to say, how the fuck have they even heard about me? Like, how does ESO know about me like that? Oh, thank you, honey. And I've had a rough fucking, oh my God, my personal life is so in shit. Fun fact, remind me to never get involved in romance anything. I'm just a wholesale failure at it. No, I made a bad decision. I'm really regretting it. And we'll talk about it later when I have more time to. No, you're fine, Jesse. I was just talking about my shit personal life. Professionally, things are fine. I just woke up to, obviously this revelation about Solace, which did not make my morning good. Oh God, you don't know? We've lost Solace. Solace has been killed. We're pretty sure murdered by some shit stain, and that's what we're investigating right now. I didn't know you didn't know. You probably haven't. Yeah, you haven't checked your. Probably haven't checked the telegrams. Yeah, so. I usually read them when I get up. In fact, I was going to. Yeah, I know. And actually, I was going to stay clocked out for a while and just kind of relax because of my personal business thing that got me upset this morning. Now this has distracted me so much that I think I can, clock in and do my job and not be distracted by my personal life anymore. But we are. That's what Shady's doing. We're leaning on. We got Jesse Hayes down there right now. We think he knows something because guess what? He paraded in town asking for him out of nowhere, which is, pardon me. Yes, sir. Howdy. What was that, sir? I'm sorry. Oh, who are you looking for? Some fat motherfucker? Haven't seen any overweight people. Like, you don't know a name or a better description than overweight? Not today. I haven't really seen any overweight people in town at all today so far, to be honest with you. I don't know. Might have just got off the train. Sir? Yeah, no, we can't. And guess what? I know what mistake. He probably made the same mistake everyone does. You could seek help for this. It's too hard for me to explain. No, he can hear us. We can't hear him. That's how this works. This is the most common mistake everyone makes when they get off the train. Yeah, it's the most common mistake because some people just don't pay attention to that part. It's okay. Because you. Oh, now you're going to choke me. You better. There you go. I'll do it. So clearly you're new, which is okay. It's okay. The problem is you did a thing that's making it so you can't talk to us, even though you can hear us, and it's something that contextually I really can't explain properly to you. So what you should do is seek help in the newspaper. The way you got here, just ask, and they're great about helping with this stuff. In fact, they could probably fix you up in a couple seconds. Just be patient. It might take them a minute to get around to answering your telegram. There you go. She said it. I didn't want to say it, but there you go. That works. Listen, ma'am, they've been coming down on us about saying things like headache and even head pop and stuff lately. So there you go. Holy shit. Now you're with us. Fuck yes. Hello. All right. Follow me, sir. Let me show you where the tailor is. It's right down here. It's okay. It's a little tricky in this town because it's not in an obvious place. So no, actually, in your defense, the hilarious thing is you could have walked around town all day and never found it, probably. Because it's in this building that's actually marked very clearly, Tracker's Hotel. So, pardon me, ma'am. So, yeah, basically, here it is. You just go up to the door, and you got to, do you know how to use your third eye muscle? Yeah, there you go. So you just basically jiggle the door handle up there, and you can go inside. And then I guess I'll go in with you just to make sure you see it. And then you do the once you get your third eye going, you kind of use your right click muscle and enter. There you go. And then you kind of look down at this bear rug and do the same thing, and you can purchase clothes. Over here at this bear rug, just sort of anywhere in this space over here where I'm standing. Over here in the corner, and you can buy clothes. Oh, it might be taking a second. Just the bear rug. Just get on the bear rug and look down. There you go, sir. And then once you get them purchased, you basically, how can I put it? You save the outfit, and then you can have multiple outfits here at the tailor's. There you go. You're welcome, sir. Yep. Expect to pay, I don't know, depends on how fancy you want to be. As little as 10, 15, as much as 25 or more if you want to be fancy boy. Let me know if you have any other questions. We'll help you out. All right, he got sorted. Fucking victory right there. That put me in a slightly better mood. Why am I not getting paid? Why am I not getting paid? Why am I not getting paid? Is anyone else not getting paid? Why am I not getting paid today? Did anyone else not get paid? Why am I not getting fucking paid? I've been at $90 ever since I woke up. What the fuck is going on? Oh, I did clock out. What the? Try to clock in, and here I am working for free for how long? Yep. Be safe. Well. Oh, what happened? Oh, those guys just picked up who? Oh, like not law enforcement did? Who were following? A fat guy. Oh. Oh. Did they know it's him? Well, that was Jesse, but did they see it as him? Because, okay, well, why I'm confused and why I interrupted you briefly, and I'm sorry. That same group came up to me asking about an overweight guy, some fat guy around town they're looking for. So I'm real confused. So they were looking for Jesse or looking for some fat dude? Or both? No, that's what I'm saying. It couldn't have been Jesse. Jesse's not overweight at all. He's fairly, I mean, I guess he's tall, a little taller than me. Stocky guy somewhat. I mean, he's built well, but he's not overweight in any capacity. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there you go. That makes, maybe. He's a damn loudmouth. Every time we've had him, he's been loud. Well, and honestly, the more I think about it, it wasn't Jesse that pocket wiped me as much as if I can just pin that on him. I got robbed twice in 48 hours. The second guy's the guy who pocket wiped me, and he was the other guy. It wasn't Jesse Haynes. It was dude with a similar name. I forgot. It wasn't Jesse Haynes. It was the other guy, and I haven't seen how to hear him in a long time. I'm pretty sure he's not even in the Commonwealth anymore. He might have moved on or went out west. But so no, technically, I just accused Jesse of something that he didn't do. Technically, to me, he did steal shit from me, but he only took, if I remember correctly, he only took my fucking bolt action when he robbed me. Of course, my police stuff. He took my cuffs, but that's all he took was the bolt action and the cuffs. Maybe my badge, because sometimes they like that shit as trophies for some dumb reason, even though they can't use them. So I technically have to roll back. So you know. If Jesse overhears that, tell him that I walked that back, that he wasn't the guy that pocket wiped me. Since you're all buddies with him now, Rhett. Ew. No, I'm kidding. I'm just ball busting you. And I'm sorry that happened to you, dude. No, I know. And that sucks that happened to you by fucking coincidence. You got to be so aware of that shit. Like, especially someone who you know is a bad guy. And they just, I guess there's no way to, because there's no way to prove it. You know, that's the problem. That so fucking sucks because honestly, I take you for your word. I believe you because it happened to me and I was just lucky enough to catch it. What happened to him? He's got what going on? Oh, okay. Oh, I know what that one is. Yeah, poor. Well, Bo will help him out. That's a hard one because, yeah, you got to kind of pull him aside and just do your best. Yep. Yeah, we got a flipping storm. Thanks for the follow, Stretch. And Fruit Masseuse. Holy shit. What? How did you guys raid me and I missed that shit? God, I'm a distracted motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so crap. Let me fucking do that again. Oh my god. Hello, Raiders. You brought 18? Fuck you. That's how I got 30 people all of a sudden. I looked down there a minute ago. I said, when did these people pile in on me? Oh, god dang it. Hi. I've had a rough morning. I've had a lot of emotional shit due to some failed romance RP, which I should have fucking expected. Don't do it. Don't be tempted by it. All those happy couples, it's bullshit. There's only like 5 of them in the Commonwealth. Who's that? Is that Jesse? He's not supposed to be here. He's so not supposed to be here. Kind of too late now, but what the fuck just happened? Jesus. Good night, and Jesse just walked back into town, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Yeah, it was him. We just crossed the bridge. Yep. Lovely, lovely. I mean, this is more comfortable than the fucking mud, I'll be honest. ERP. Oh, you naughty girl. Would you stop it? You do not do ERP. Who, Lady Zinnia? Who is Zinnia? That fucking... That May. No, I'm not restarting you. Eat shit. Get if that's May or not. Based on the mouth on you, I'm pretty sure that's May. Oh wait, no, Zinnia. That's Lydia. That's Max. That's Max lady. Yeah, you two did some things. That's still the best story I've heard. Oh, that's not. Okay. I lose track of everyone on here except for you, Mac, because guess what? You're one of the 4 people on here that have the same name in county as in here. Ugh. Hi, Liz. Good morning. I'm in a better mood now. Let's just not talk about it. I'm still a piece of shit, but, you know, whatever. Always have been. Oh, it's Ayashi. That's right. Hi, honey. Yeah, see, there's another good example. Just happy couples. Fuck that shit. Ugh. And honestly, it would have happened like this if people could have just fucking given me a heads up. I didn't have to find out the fucking worst way possible. Ugh. Is it too much to ask? Jesus. It takes literally, I even mentioned this. It takes literally like 5 minutes to send a telegram if you can't show up in person. Just send a fucking telegram. Oh, I know he's a handful. I knew he was a handful before I realized you guys were together, just dealing with Mr. No Shirt around town half the time. No, he was fine. He actually didn't really get into trouble or anything. But it was kind of hilarious that he just refused to wear clothing above the waist when it was cold. Is it like actually cold out? Oh, listen, I know and expect that. Like, actually, to me, that's part of the fun of it. Role play aside, real life aside, you know, it's life. I was married for 16 years, so I damn well know. Yeah, I can't get the good ticket anymore unless I'm like really spamming that button. All you motherfuckers have decided you're going to make it a thing. And I've definitely noticed a few people bought Diamond that didn't have it before. There's a lot more of us running around, which is fine and dandy because it doesn't really matter. All of us get in about the same time. But Plus, most people are just going to refuse to spend that much, except for, oh, I know damn well fucking John Luke is. I absolutely know he is. Cheeky little fuck cheek. Oh, mine up. Okay, good. I thought it was instance for a second. I was going to be pissed. Yeah, fuck that shit. And literally, Mac, the whole reason, primarily, for both myself as a player and Pezz as a character, is just a fucking excuse to clock out and do something other than roam around. I'm not really interested in farming or resource gathering for side money. That's a good use of downtime. I admit, I'm just not really into it. I mean, I might, but it's a hard might. God, let me get my gloves back on. It's fucking cold this morning. Jesus. What? Why does it do it like that? Why does sometimes it goes here and sometimes it goes there? Makes no sense to me. No fucking sense. I don't know about that. Maybe. I might try some fishing. I have my fishing stuff. The only thing I sold was my pickaxe. Fishing might be good. Not that I'm aware of, but I imagine he will be. I mean, I was kind of quick off the train, but I haven't seen hardly anyone yet but you and Jesse. Yeah, so, yeah. He's coming back after the storm, so, yep. Later, Mac. All right, let me know when you need the horse. Thank you for paying up front. That was unnecessarily nice. But got me a doggo, so thank you. I'm still not getting paid. I don't know what the fuck's going on. There's something going on. I haven't been paid since, I don't know. We'll see what happens. 10 minutes. But I haven't been paid since I woke up. Something's broke. So why are you hurt? And when and how did you get hurt? And what the heck? Oh, wait a minute. Didn't you get picked up yesterday as hostage or some shit? I thought I read. Christ, honey. What the hell happened? And what was that about? Was it related to the Sola situation at all? Or God. Yes, I have a doggo. Oh shit, which one? Alloway or Angle Clementine? That's what I thought. Oh Jesus. No, no, we're gonna put a stop to this shit. I mean, who is it? Is this someone that we've dealt with before? So this is a new person? Well, then we're gonna stick next to you until he's captured or killed. No, no, I have nothing to lose, honey. I don't have family. I mean, I got family back east, but no one here. No, I'm gonna glue to your. Well, no, we're gonna glue to everybody. Honestly, honey. I mean, I know, and we're trying to keep Shady out of all that too, in general. Yeah, he does. Oh my God. What? Well, I was gonna say, what's happening with Willard right now? Are you guys still talking? Okay. Probably very upset too. I'm sure he's lost his mind. With I know, I can understand. He probably didn't really have much to say about it. Like no one would. This is just the most horrible thing, and this is oh God, and right in the middle of my own stupid. No, I know, but it's going to help us identify him. Is it someone who's known to us? But I guess I mean, if he's been in prison, do we know about him at all, or just I don't? Oh shit. Uh, right. How do you manage to follow you all the way out here? Here comes your brother. Jesus. No, we're not gonna let this happen, honey. I mean, I don't have to ask permission. I can fuck if I have to clock out to do it. I'm just gonna stay by your side or near enough by to protect you. No, I've worked with Enzo quite a bit. He's one of my favorite doctors. You, honey, we can protect ourselves. And honey, we can protect ourselves. You don't have to worry about protecting us by, you know. What's up, Zed? Um, anything distinct about his voice? High pitch, low pitch, normal timbre? Okay. Right. I was kind of not necessarily distinctive. What color hair? Do you know what color hair he's got? Remember what hairstyle he prefers? Okay. Border. What do you mean border? I do want to get over there on some personal time. All right, honey. Kayla, you go home, honey. Go back. I'll see you later. Sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, you just got out of Taylor's. You were the guy who just got off the train a minute ago. Oh, okay, okay. Here, come here a second. Okay. So yeah, just did you have any other questions or anything? Okay. Here's going to be some best advice I'm going to give you. I'm not sure how much you get off the train anymore these days, but let me give you some very, very good advice, as much as it's tempting otherwise. Do not buy the cattleman from the gun shop. Do not buy the mangy horse from the stable. Main reason is, for a little bit more or even less than the mangy, which is about $125, you can actually get a decent horse from a horse trainer these days, the way the current market is. And kind of the same thing with firearms. Instead of spending 100 and I think it's 15 on the cattleman, which it's actually kind of horrible, even upgraded, you can spend just literally a little bit more money, 70, 80 bucks, and actually get yourself a decent handgun. So your best bet for self-defense on your short term, first off, go in the store. You definitely want a hunting knife. Actually, it's a brilliant self-defense weapon if you can pull it out in time, even against wolves. And definitely buy yourself a basic bow and a couple stacks of arrows, because the bow is one of the most effective, well, hunting and self-defense implements in the Commonwealth, especially when you're fairly new off the train and haven't had a chance to make some good money yet. Let me think of anything else I need to caution you on. I would buy well, no, I would advise you to buy an identification card. In fact, how much money do they give you off the train these days? How much did they put in your pocket? Okay, okay, so they give you about 250 these days. Um, so yeah, you have a good amount of money to get basic equipment, but resist the horse and resist the cattleman for now. And in fact, let me take you over here. I'll show you kind of a trick that'll help you out. Um, Short term, when you don't have your own horse, your best bet is, well, first off, just talk to folks. You'd be surprised how nice people are about things like loaning horses out if they don't need it right away or aren't using it. There's a lot of horse trainers. In fact, this gentleman right here does horse stuff, so he'll be able to help you out when you're ready to buy a horse. Um, so the big thing is, let's see if there's over there. You see, there's across the bridge and down there a little ways, there's that open two-stall stable over there. Sometimes you'll find horses just sitting in there, and basically what they are, they're kind of pre-tamed wild horses you can kind of sort of jump on and usually just ride off with, and no one's going to mind. You also see similar things in towns, especially Blackwater has a lot of what we call locals horses, where they're basically horses owned by some of the locals that you see standing around, and they already got tack and harness on them, but they're basic horses. They're usually like Morgans and Kentucky Saddlers and Tennessee Walkers, and they have just basic brown saddles and basic tack and harness, And those guys are basically kind of horses you can borrow without too much hassle also. Um, for now, your best bet to get you at least a horse for a little while, head over by the stables, see if there's anyone over there that's able to take you to the next town or loan you a horse potentially. But more importantly, you can break a wild horse. Now, the best way to do that is to kind of walk up to him nice and slow and kind of whisper at him, kind of flex your right click muscle and calm them down as you approach, and then you can jump on them and if you're quick enough and pull the reins the right way, and you'll see what to do when it happens, you can break those horses and it'll be yours at least till the next storm or till you get too far away from it. So that's a good way to get you a temporary horse. And there's horses that are out in the fields here right beyond town, another about a kilometer, maybe a kilometer or so out of town, a couple of kilometers. That's another. Oh, that'll help you out. Having a buddy helps. And by the way, general store's back over yonder. If you want to go ahead and pick up a knife, a lasso is another good thing to get. Okay. I'd pick up a lasso, pick up your hunting knife, and I go ahead and get a bow and some arrows in the gun shop over here behind us. And besides food and water, those are the most important things. Work on getting yourself a flask. It's a refillable water flask that you can cook, boil the water, and then you can get 7 sips out of it. Other than that, you can buy bread and toast it on a campfire, and I'll show you how to do that so you can keep some food and water on you temporarily. And in fact, to help you out, and because I'm a law enforcement officer and I like helping people out who are new off the train, I'm going to donate an extra $20 to you so you can go buy yourself an ID. Go get that Commonwealth ID because it's going to help you out in case, you ever want to cross the border into Mexico. There you go, $20. And just if you want to cross the border or if you have to deal with law enforcement in any capacity, it's nice to have. We recommend everyone having one. Yeah, there you go, sir. Have any other questions? Just come talk to us. Also, the general store, general store over there, ID, and that's where you get the lasso and hunting knife. You get the bow and arrow from over here. Good shop. And I'll introduce you to a gunsmith later on when someone's. In fact, it says open. Let me see if Shanks or someone's around real quick. I don't see him in there, but he might be in the saloon. I'll show you where the saloon is also. The saloon's kind of hidden because it's underneath the building that's over here across from the sheriff's station. But it does have, the ability to de-stress you when you're in there. And, of course, quite often there'll be a saloon bartender there that you can buy food and drinks from. Yep. It's right underneath this one up here in front of us. But you got to go around to the side here. I'll show you. And you just got to jiggle the door handle and go on in. We'll see if anyone's in there. But worst case, look for Shanks a little bit later, or Jack Devlin should be awake probably after that next storm coming up in a few hours. There'll be a storm about 7 p.m. Eastern, about whatever that is, GMT, or 1 p.m. Eastern. What did I say, 7 p.m.? So that'd be like 5 or 6, GMT or something. Yep, no one's working, it doesn't look like, but this will be where they'll be hanging out. In fact, let's get the music back on, damn it. Why do they keep... They got some good. They got one of them fancy phonographs here. It's pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Play some music, and yeah, it's kind of good. What's up, Bjorn? How you doing? All right, sounds good. I'll de-stress with you a minute. There's a menu over here if you want to look at it when someone gets in. That's the pricing. The general gist is the pricing of the food is going to look high to you right now. The food and water, food and drinks, but they're just more effective than basic water or the bread that you can toast from the store. That's the big difference. In fact, yeah. So I was going to say, talk to Mr. God, I forgot your last name. I almost called you O'Brien, fucking Bjorn. No, yeah, Richard works here. I haven't seen him yet today. Austin, Richard, and usually this time of day it's going to... Oh, shit. Okay. Think / was it PMMS, I believe? And then you can adjust it right in there. For adjusting the music volume. There you go. Yeah, he turned it off. But yeah, you can adjust the volume so you can just turn it. I'd have it at about 4. 4 seems to be a good volume. I'm helping him, and I'm not advising him to steal. I even told him to talk to people around him first before he grabs a local horse. What was that? Yeah, this has been a bad morning for all of us. And then Jesse's. Well, he can get his record expunged. Yeah, accidentally though. I'll explain. Oh, there he is. Where did Brett go? All right, he's leaving town, I guess. No, the guy who just blew through in the cart. He was in and out so fast. That was a bit on the whatever. Who the fuck are those guys? Is that ESO or? No. Maybe. I was just trying to figure out, like, yeah, whatever. Trying to figure out what Rhett was doing. Guess he's given up. Yeah, Rhett's given up. He's one of our former law who's trying to be rehired, but yeah, he's hanging around Jesse Hayes, which is not a good look. Maybe. I mean, if he's going to be hanging around that guy, then. I'm not unchill. I was just teasing you back about the horse thing. But your voice box is a little. Yeah, you might want to sort your voice box out a little bit. Yeah, you got to figure out a way to only talk when you mean to. Otherwise, cause problems. Yeah, it could be a distraction. There you go. That's okay. You're good. Flex your B muscle. B is in Bravo. There you go. And then you flex your right click muscle and use it to equip it. It'll pop into your. There it goes. Pop into your belt. Yep. Same thing with the bow. If you did that, and you have to have the bow in your hand to equip the arrows. That's the confusing bit. So you got to take. So yeah, when you get a bow, you got to take it out first, and then open up the box of arrows. There you go. That works pretty good. But be careful having them out all the time because it makes people uptight unless you're. Yeah. No problem. What are you doing? Why are you being bouncy? It's Mac. Take a step back. There you go. Whoosh, that fixed it for me. You were doing something weird in my eyes. Not your fault. Just something my eyes were doing something bizarre. I mean, yeah, no, he's trouble. How about that? Both from personal experience or otherwise. What? Oh, yeah, but that's under current investigation and can't be talked about, even if I did know. which I'll be honest with you, I don't know much. No, I don't think well, again, unknown, unknown exactly who it is, you know, Jesse or not, whatever. But yeah, it's a bad day. Why do you have your bow out? Is that Kit? Kit, what are you doing? Not Kit. It's that guy. It's the new guy. He just is mildly dressed like Kit. All right, I need to give him some advice. Yeah, definitely don't do this in town, please, or this close to town. It causes disturbance. People can hear it. It bothers the horses. If you're doing any hunting or practice, just sort of take it up on the ridge line, or get out of city limits a little further for us. Thanks. No problem. He's literally been off the train like 10 minutes. So I've been trying to help him out a little bit. No, I just gave him some advice, like don't buy the cattleman, don't buy the mangy horse. Talk to people like you, first, that kind of thing. I know, but at least Mac, we've talked about this. I know you're not a trainer, but guess what? You know enough trainers, and you might be able to direct the person if someone like me's not around, and you're okay. How about this? I know trainers. I'll introduce you a couple. Mm-hmm. Probably married to one. I was about to say. Yep. I think I've seen posters. Hmm. Zuya. Uh, you got a few minutes to talk. I got to unload something when you get a few minutes. So, come here. What was that, hun? No, I was talking to Zuya, but I'll be back. Not long. Oh, I still love you, Mac. It's not like that. So, oh, real quick in a nutshell, the experience was wonderful, and I was in such a good mood. And then I ran smack into Asiri and my coworker Dimitri, and they were clearly. I knew they'd been hanging out, but I didn't realize in what capacity. And I'll be damned, they're back together. And the biggest problem with me on this, Julia, is yet again, all anyone had to do was tell me, even send a fucking telegram. And then the biggest thing that I'm actually a little upset about between me and Dimitri is I've been working with him the past few days, and he definitely had an opportunity to pull me aside real quick and say, "Hey, me and Asiri looks like we're getting back together." Just an FYI. I know. I've told her about him. I said he flirts with women all the time. He is someone that I don't like his personality. He's a macho man who likes to show off and brag. And he was running around with his shirt off yesterday. And I said, "Don't you think that's a little bit of a bad look for you to be hanging around someone like how and I even told her, I said, it makes me feel like you chose the clearly potentially divergent personality, sometimes I think inappropriate around women, even especially considering you're going to like be dating and or maybe marrying this man, and the way he flirts around women and stuff. And yeah, maybe when he's around you he'll hunker down and be serious, but I've never seen him be serious. And secondly, I don't like his style. I don't like the show-offy braggy nature of him, and him just parading around in 6 to 8 degree weather without a shirt on is fucking ridiculous. And I told her that. I said, that's just not even embarrassing to you a little bit. And I said, this is the man you want to be with? And how am I supposed to feel? Here's mild-mannered Pezz, supposedly one of the best law enforcement officers in the county. People keep fucking telling me, even though I don't know where that's coming from. And I'm supposedly well-liked, but yet my best friend can't even be honest with me about what the fuck's going on in her heart. I guess not. And that's what I have to look at. No, thank you, honey. That's what I need to hear, because and I guess she was my best friend, because I even told her, how am I supposed to feel around you now? You literally looked me in the eye when I confessed my love to you and said, Dimitri lied to me. I was having second thoughts about him anyway. Let me just talk to him. I mean, you can give this a chance. And then basically within a week from that, when we really even hardly had a chance to hang out, but maybe twice, you tell me that you're just not ready for any of this because there's too much distractions in your nightmares and dreams, and then that's making it a problem here, and maybe you just don't want any of this sort of romance in your life. And by the way, I respect that, right? I totally get that. And then again, within a week of that fucking announcement, you're basically right back in with Dimitri. And how am I supposed to feel about that? Both the slap and spit to my personal face, as well as you told me you weren't about this life, and now you're clearly about that life again.
But see, that's the disappointing. I fell in love with her because she was my best friend and she seemed like she really was worth my time and attention. I was willing to give her all of it, including drastically curtailing back the amount of time I stay clocked in because it's not natural for someone to work 10 to 16 hours a day on the clock and just sustain that, as well as it's not healthy, even socially. And what I'm finding is, regardless of how well liked I am, I haven't found any meaningful, I don't know, at least not that yet. I mean, I guess I do sort of have family as much as I'm resistant to use that word openly without checking with everyone first, but I don't know. I'm so conflicted. Well, I don't know about that. That hasn't worked. Well, no. Okay, that's funny because technically that worked out for me with Liz Rhodes, except how it ended, right? She vanished and didn't even write me and didn't even telegram me or send me a letter. Oh, okay. Well, no flyers. You already do the Pez smells thing. No Pez smells, no flyers. You're good at the flyers, but please do not embarrass me by putting flyers around. That would be no. I'm not ready for that. No, it will not be great. That would not be the kind of attention. No, do not, please, honey. Because they will absolutely think I did that. And no, please do not. That will embarrass the shit out of me. No, I don't. No, that's still embarrassing, honey. Honey, I adore you, but please do not do this. Please, I beg you. I need to relax. I need to just maybe not even do any of that ever again, to be honest. Okay, give me at least a day or two to think about it. Yes, sir. Hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah, you sound way better. Fuck yes. Well, it happens. Sometimes, you're not really using the right vocal cords. I don't know. Perfect. Brian, okay. I'm a Corporal Pezz Talansky. Just call me Pezz. It's easy to remember. P-E-Z-Z. It's a very shortened Russian immigrant name that apparently was hilariously long at one point in time. Um, so, yeah, just basically, here's the gang. You're given enough stuff to start out pretty good. In fact, your pockets are probably overly heavy with stuff. Storage is right over here against this wall. You just kind of walk up to the crate, and you'll see you just kind of flex your space muscle. You can keep your stuff that you're not using in there. I'd recommend unloading everything other than what you need. I'd put the seeds and all the farming stuff in there. I mean, it's up to you. You could try farming at first. It's just something I've really never done and can't really give you a lot of personal advice on. The only thing I've really done to make money before I got into law enforcement was pretty much just hunting. And I hear fishing is really profitable if you're decent at it. I just haven't done a lot of it. Yeah, I was gonna say I heard that, Zulia, that if you get the right fish or even just decent fish in general, and you go down to the fish market, it's big money they're buying that stuff for. Well, good enough to be worth doing. Oh, okay. So just hunting normal stuff and big game, etc. Mm-hmm. Right, and fill it up. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's on the extreme end. And even starting out, sir, especially when you get enough money to afford your first horse and you get just a basic blanket and saddlebag on there, you don't even have to get a full on saddle if you don't want. The saddlebag holds enough that you can do, you know, part of what she's describing without the cart and wagon necessary. Now, cart and wagon absolutely is recommended. They're quite a bit more expensive. I think what they start at 700 or more. Julia? Yeah, so that's something you should potentially save for, depending on what kind of job, career option you want to get into. I know mining is still pretty sought after as far as people willing to mine for the various minerals that are used. Some people are into panning for gold and are pretty successful at it. I haven't really done that, so I'm not sure what the economy on that looks like. Okay, Zuya says yuck on panning for gold. So, actually, she's a wonderful person to ask advice on. She's one of our prominent Native Americans who live here in the area, and she has been around here a long time, even with her young age, and she's very experienced. And she's one of our local shamans too, so she's a healer and all kinds of wonderful things. Yeah, it's the easiest. You already got the bow. All the medium and large in almost any of the game except basically small game. Let me give you advice on that. Rabbits and stuff, they can be used for basic leather, but they're not really used in any other capacity. So they're not really worth it to try to make money. You want to go with something like pronghorn or predators and larger, you know, fox, coyotes, but preferably deer, pronghorn, whitetail. Of course, larger the better. Elk and moose get you a lot more money, but they're up, you know, a little bit further northeast of here. Yep, that's another good advice. I know he sent my dog out. Yep, yep. Let us know if you need any other help or advice. And again, sadly, I don't see any horses I can let you borrow, at least nearby. But don't get too discouraged. You can break them pretty easily, and you might want to run up to the stables. You might get lucky. Sometimes there's again that same situation, either a horse that someone left or someone got too far away from their. Wait a minute, there's one laying down over there, isn't there? Oh yeah, give him that advice too, honey. I'll be right back. Oh, there's a horse laying down. Look at that. Come on, get up. Get up. Holy crap, this is really your lucky day. This is literally one of the best wild tames you can get. It's a Tennessee Walker with really decent heart and lungs, actually. That's actually, I'm shocked. That's actually one of the best, like, little loner free horses you can break. That's one of those pre-broken horses you can see in some of the stables. So that's why it's only got a rope bridle. And you just flex your E muscle and get on there and just, you know, don't ride fast in town. Nope, not on me, on the horse. Be careful, it could kick you. There you go. There you go. And just don't ride too fast, but that'll get your hunting, your first hunting excursion done a lot faster. And you can pretty much go any direction and find game. You can go out west towards the plains. You find pronghorn and such out there. And actually bison. You go a little bit further, you'll see hopefully a herd of bison out there. They are actually really big money for what they are. And then if you go out, yeah, but you only take one or two. Okay, yes, and let me give you the speech. You only hunt one or two at a time and only hunt the gray ones. It should be kind of obvious. You'll see the older ones. But honestly, there's really great hunting that direction towards the valley. That's where you're going to find the elk and the moose. And, well, grizzlies will run at you, but just keep shooting them in the face. Don't run. You can take them down with your bow. Just stay steady and keep shooting them in the face. Yeah, don't miss. Because they will give you a hug, and it's not a nice one. But yeah, I already told him about the horse thing, so he's going to save up money, and I'm going to run him into a horse trainer eventually. Like, I mean, hopefully someone I know personally, like Storm or someone, will come by. But worst case, I'll get you redirected when you're ready. No problem, sir. Well, there is that's used very heavily. So I encourage you to use it. It's not very expensive. You know, a basic pen and ink well is a couple few bucks, and then blank telegrams are 50 cents each. That's one way, and that's a big way that people are keeping in contact, especially now that we actually, you know, get the telegraph guy coming by us and telling us that we have a telegram waiting for us. It'll let you know, and you can go check it. So that's handy. That's a new thing. The telegram guy didn't give a crap about telling us before until recently. We just had to go look. If it was there, if it was there, if it wasn't, it wasn't. Now he's kind enough to find us and go, hey, psst, psst, you got a telegram. So nice. Let's see, what else? That's it. Yeah, go hunting and let me know how you do. But yeah, listen to her advice. Keep the meat. If you can sell it to Colt, go for it. Honestly, sometimes saloons will buy it from you too, depending on which meat you actually have. It's for specific recipes. You know, like certain things require venison, certain requires, you know, requires like big game, maybe. I don't know. That's something Zuya might know better because I've never cooked for myself because I just. That's a sticky one. Like, here's how it goes. If there's a doctor nearby and they're able to respond, meaning they're not dealing with a current medical situation or police situation, they will ride out to you and help you out. It's up to you. Eventually, what'll happen after about 5 minutes or so, you'll have the option to basically call for, you know, our local doctor Nancy to run out there and grab you, and she'll take you to the nearest town that you can actually pick, and she'll get you healed up there and just kind of drop you in town. And it's kind of a few things to keep in mind. If that happens, you basically have amnesia for about 30 minutes. So, you know, if you have to be talked to about anything, if anyone asks anything, you really don't remember 30 minutes prior to you going down. If you go down like that and a doctor comes and gets you, you can retain your memories essentially. So that's kind of how that works. The middle ground is the Nancys that are at the doctors, where someone might pick you up who's not a doctor, like myself. Now, if Zulia found you, she'd heal you on the spot because she can do that potentially, depending on what she has on her. But someone like myself, I could do basic first aid, but I would take you and bring you to who we call Nancy. She's the nice lady that sits over here in front of the doctor's office. And for about $75, she will take care of all your ailments. But of course, that hurts the pocket for a lot of people. So we try to, at least in law enforcement, we do our best to help folks out who are fairly, you know, poor in that regard. That's why we encourage folks to, you know, hopefully wait around, and hopefully someone will find you or a doctor will come rescue you. But, you know, it's kind of up to you how long you want to lay there bleeding, I guess, beyond the normal 5 minutes or so. I usually, yeah, yeah. And then with this one, the Nancy here, basically the way it works is, unlike a regular doctor, you remember, but it's hazy. You remember some of what happened, but not all of it, maybe. So that's the weird middle ground you got to remember. It's okay. In worst case, keep in mind, Think/Guide has a lot of great stuff in there. If you haven't read that already, spend a few minutes when you got a couple minutes to sit by yourself and just maybe, you know, hang out and read through that a little bit. It's got a lot of helpful hints and stuff in there for you. Yeah, they'll take a few minutes. I recommend all the obvious, you know, categories to read through first, and then the other ones are more specific to what you're doing. This is called Strawberry. It's in West Elizabeth County. It's in the Western Sheriff's Office District. You can see on your map, it's the green side of the map. We're all one big sheriff's department here, but we are two counties. Well, two counties effectively, as well as the northern territories, which is called the Grizzlies. It's still considered West Elizabeth essentially, but that's where all the good, fun, snowy stuff is. Great people that live up there too. Yep. Yeah, this is a great location actually to start. It's both a beautiful county and great people around here to both help, guide, and just be friendly with. Okay. Yeah, you should know where this is. Yeah, thank you, Julia. But yeah, it's over here. Bank's in there, and also the cook pot for toasting your bread and getting the hypothetical flask I told you about that you don't own yet. That's how you cook the water in that when you get a chance. Oh, I gotta go back to storage. I forgot something. Where's my food? Wait a minute. I have no food? Other than bread? Oh, shit. How did I... Yeah, I did do that, didn't I? I'm so pissed about this change in weight. Fucking me up a little bit. Oh, that does suck. Yeah, law offices are going to operate a lot differently. Like, relax, brah. Relax, brah. What you doing? Simmer down, son. Oh, I do have K-Bobs. Fuck me. Right in my little bum hole. Oh, shit. Shoot fire.
Shoot fire. I can't get those in there. Oh shit, I can. Fuck yeah, I'm a full boy now. I'm a full boy. Yes, ma'am. Hi. Why did he ride through town fast? What the fuck? He's new. He's new. I didn't warn him. It's kind of not his fault. He just got off the train like literally 10 minutes ago. How are you? Yeah. What are you doing in town? We're at Stillwater? Near Thieves Landing? Yeah, there's usually between 2 and 4 or 5 there every now. Yeah. Yeah, we it's a good spot for it. Absolutely. Breeder will most likely you'll catch him this time of day in Blackwater if there's anyone awake. I thought I saw Mac a little while ago. He does breeding. What are you trying to breed? This one? I mean, well, it depends on what you want, honey. What's I mean, use case versus taste is also kind of relevant. Like obviously in my line of work, I need something quick and nimble that's good on a chase. So I've had different horses, and they all have kind of different strengths for that. Overall, the quicker, more nimble horses tend to win chases, but you're not necessarily chasing or being chased. I don't think so. Like for people like for robberies and stuff. Then, I mean, the best escape horse there is, full stop. It's of course an Arabian. An Arabian fully trained, even though they're teeny, are a little skittish. They're the quickest and most nimble. Now, down from that, if you don't want something that's small, but you still want most of what that is, there's a few options. The Turkoman is similar, but just big. They're similar to the horse that you're on now as far as size, but they have just great strong legs. Very well for a large horse. They're nimble. They're basically a fucking racehorse, so they're great. Also similar to Turkomans, but a little bit smaller, maybe a little bit more nimble on the direction change. Is one of my favorite horses that I'm currently breeding and owning, and that's a Foxtrotter. All the Foxtrotters are great. They're solid options. And then there's a lot. Again, some of this is somewhat subjective based on your personal experience. There's a lot of people that swear by gypsy cobs because they're a little less expensive and apparently retain a lot of good qualities. But it also depends on what you consider good qualities, because most of the bigger, hardier horses, like the war horses like Britons and my Claude Gruber, for example, they do have full heart and lung, but they do have a little bit slower get up and go. But it depends. Like Britons actually have really good get up and go because their legs are so powerful. Again, they don't change direction very well, but they also kind of don't give a fuck, and they have amazing stamina as far as longevity. Like I was in a situation where we were responding to a very far away robbery, and I'll be damned, the guy on the Brenton got there first, and I couldn't fucking believe it. I was genuinely impressed with that. So that's something to think about. It's something I would have considered, at least not personally. They just look too big and unwieldy to me. Another compromise breed is the what's it called? The Roadsters. There's 2 of those particular coats are really top horses, and they're basically in between. They're in between something that's a little bit smaller, like a Foxtrotter, and something a bit bigger, like a Turkoman. They're kind of smack in the middle. Oh, they're big and giant. They're the massive. They are the biggest horses. They're not nimble at all. And top speed of all horses is about the same. And they don't accelerate as fast. Their get up and go is not quite the same. Well, mm-hmm. I mean, out of those 2, if you want an escape horse, I would go with the Turkoman. Out of all the things we talked about, if your primary thing is getting away from bad guys trying to catch you and you don't want to go with an Arabian, your next best thing is a Turkoman. It's basically just right behind the Arabian in all the important categories. And its legs are so long and they're so tall, they give no shits about anything rock related. Like rocks, fuck those rocks. I'm either going to jump it or sidestep it so quick you didn't even see me do it. That's one of the amazing things about Turkomans. Oh, and a fun fact, when you're around Saint Denis, they have the fastest walking speed. It is insane.
Their legs are so, yeah, like their walking speed is equivalent to most horses' trot. It's hilarious. It is fucking hilarious. Like if you're walking full speed walk in a Turkoman, everyone else is trotting to keep up to you. It's fucking the funniest thing. And you're just walking. You're just going tit 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 tit, and everyone else is like ta-tunk 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 trying to keep up with you. It's just fucking great. I love my Turkoman. He was just a bit skittish in gunfights. I didn't like that about him. So for law enforcement, wasn't ideal. He kept like running off, and he kicked me too. I just didn't think he liked me. He just didn't like me. He would kick me on the regular. I just think he had a problem with me. Because guess what? I gave him to my girlfriend, and he was wonderful to her. My ex-girlfriend Liz, before she moved on, yeah, I gave him to her as a gift, and he was wonderful to her. So there you go. It was meant to be. Yeah. So how's your love life going? How many suitors you got now? 3 or 4 still? You do. You even admitted it to me when we were hanging out. Oh God. See, that's why. Yeah. See, I'm not getting mixed up in that. Even if I thought you would give me a chance, I'm not getting in the middle of that party, whatever that is. I'm not. Listen, the truth is, I'm not really competitive like that. That's my sad failing. I'm not a show off. I'm not competitive. So if those kind of things turn you off, then there you go. That's just me. I'm not going to fucking show off for you. I'm not going to be macho. I'm not going to brag about how awesome I am or how good of a cop I am. Not my style. Just, I hope not. I just had a bad situation with that friend I told you about that kind of, yeah, I ran in. Oh my God. So I can tell you this short version of the story and you'll appreciate why it's so frustrating. So she's with that guy again already after telling me she wanted nothing to do with romance and just wanted to not have anything like that in county. She not only changed her mind but didn't tell me about it first, and I basically had to find out the hard way. I saw them together in a way that made it obvious that they were dating again, and neither one of them told me. Keep in mind, I work with the other guy. Like he could have easily pulled me aside and say, "Hey, Pezz, me and Asiri are kind of hanging out again." That's all he had to do. But nope, had to find out the fucking hard way. So now I'm both uncomfortable with my ex-best friend, or whatever she is now, and now I'm uncomfortable with one of my coworkers because he fucking kept a kind of a shitty secret on me. So, yep, having a bad day in that regards, especially because we lost a very important department member today too. Yeah. It'll be in the news. It'll be in the newspaper. I don't know if you knew Solis very well, but he was the undersheriff, and yeah. That's a good one. So we're good luck. I'll maybe see you down there on patrol. Hope you find lots of turtles. Okay. Yeah, but that area, that general area, the swampy area, you'll see a little building out there. They're all around that area. There's also a grow. You can grow stuff there, crops. So just be aware of that. Sometimes there's swampert growers out there, so be careful. Just look first. Just look first. You can see, from a distance that there's people over there. You too, hun. Nice seeing you. Good seeing you down here again. Oh, perfect. But no worries. You couldn't find it. That's fine. Out of stock. Okay. No worries. Yeah. No worries. When you can grab one for me, that'd be great. And worst case, you can telegram me. I'll come pick it up. Worth the ride up there to save a little bit of money. Oh, it is. And plus, I get to see you again. That'd be nice. You can show off all your boyfriends. Oh, things are going to happen if you let it, honey. Quit having that. Oh, we didn't get to finish our conversation about you need to quit listening to that woman in the mirror. She lies to you. You are wonderful and you are worth it and you definitely deserve everything. Yes, you do. Yes, you fucking do. Hey, Kitty, you don't even know her and she deserves it, right? I know. Both of you need to stop this shit. I'm going to pull your ponytails again if you don't quit it. This is my little sister I adopted because I was already friend zoned with her too, so I'm going to adopt her as a little sister now. I said, wait a minute, this is not a blame game, honey. This is Pezz has terrible timing and instincts about apparently everything related to this subject, so there you go. No, listen, Listen, eligible, wonderful women are actually, sadly, somewhat rare in the Commonwealth. That's why you got snatched up so quickly, honey, because you are a catch. So it doesn't even surprise me. It just makes me sad for my lonely life. That's all. But listen, you deserve things. And this girl literally has 6 guys courting her right now, and she's trying to act like nothing's going to happen to her. I'm like, whatever. Hey, you can have whatever happened to you you want, young lady. I don't think they're joking. It says, listen, here's been my mistake. I've had some women openly flirt with me, and I didn't handle it very well. Well, actually, a couple times I had a girlfriend, so I kind of had to handle it a certain way. So that's another thing. Like, for example, I was trying to be fixed up with a doctor who was single at the time, and then all of a sudden I had my drama situation, and then she ended up getting together with someone else during that time frame. So, yet again, another missed opportunity. And again, that was timing. You know, that's not anyone's fault, not even mine. But it is what it is. Things just haven't worked out for me like that. Yeah, a quality one. Yeah, because I'm already dealing with my best friend picked what I think is a potential womanizer, someone who's been a blatant flirt and maybe sometimes inappropriate flirt in front of women, and who also is very much a bit of a braggart and a show off versus, you know, I would think humbled, mild mannered Pezz who just wants a companion and a partner and spend time with someone off the fucking clock. Like, for example, thank you for the other night. I got to spend, what, a good couple hours with you the other day, so that was great. So, yeah, more of that. You know, listen, I always get nervous about some people I don't know very well because, you know, a lot of people have this kind of nefarious side business. But Shanks seems like a great guy. I'll be very honest, and he seems to be, you know, doing good with you. So far so good as long as he behaves. Let me catch up with my people though, ladies. Yeah, I know. It's good seeing you, Liliana. Let me know on the way back, honey. Let me go off your turtles. Take care. Good night. Or yeah, morning, whatever. Where'd Shady go? Oh, that's not good. What? What? I don't know exactly. Based on the telegrams late last night, my time, basically, from what it looked like, between 10 and 11 p.m. Eastern, maybe. I don't know exactly. I've got to go look. I got to find out what's going on. How does someone steal a horse that's laying down? I didn't think that was possible. Well, she's ran off somewhere. Not on the map. Listen, I don't know anything about the timing of this, and I don't even know how much I can even talk about. But I got to go find Shady and find out exactly what is going on with where we're at with this. Yeah, I got you. Well, again, I got to figure out who's heading up the investigation and who's still what the fuck. 'Cause some of these investigations I can't even see. They can lock them behind command stuff.
I mean, I thought I had it laid down over there. Whatever. Oh, have a good one. Later, guys. What's up, zombie? This fucking speech chat thing will not stay. Again, I can't get my fucking websites to behave. They keep refreshing. I don't know fucking why. Pissing me off. Got about an hour before I gotta do my stream break. Check my phone. Let me go bio break it. Be right back. Big horse. The biggest is the Shire. That's the largest. If you want it like a Clydesdale. Basically what they are. Like the Budweiser horse. Yeah. In the what? Oh, I mean, I don't do banking in Blackwater anymore because of all the dust that's been happening. So I've tried moving most of my possessions up here eventually. I just haven't quite finished yet. Um, I was just double checking to see. Yeah, I'm going to be the highest ranking clocked in again, so I'm going to stay at it. I can go check for. He was in Blackwater. I know Chris Swift is coming up here probably from Armadillo because he checked in a while ago and no one responded. So you guys stay here for now, and I'm going to gather everyone together. We're going to stay in one posse again until we get more numbers. I'll be back in a few minutes. Oh, you want to? You doing that now, or just in general? You're trying to move stuff too. Okay. Well, if you need to go to the bank, you can come with me. Otherwise, I'm coming right back. Okay, I'm gonna hurry. I'm gonna try to gather all of our troops basically because there's only gonna be 6 of us clocked in after you go to bed. Be right back. We're going storage and bank mostly for you, right? We're doing storage and bank for you, right? Okay. I'll probably go ahead and grab stuff out of storage too and just kind of move my valuable stuff. I'm going to check by the station first, see if there's anyone hiding there. Then, worst case, we'll just send a telegram when we get to back to Strawberry and have everyone gather up there. All right, I'll see you by storage here in a minute. So bank first, and I'll see you by storage. Okay. There you are. You just made it up from Armadillo. I saw your telegram. I didn't reply because I just saw it as I was heading out of town. I'm like, well, screw it. He'll probably be in Blackwater by soon anyway, which I was right. I know, like 45 minutes ago or something. Yeah, it was a little while ago. So yeah, let's Okay. Well, we're down to 6. What was the Cougar Ranch incident? Oh. Okay. Medical. Okay. So, well, we're stuck in the same situation we always are this time of day. Bjorn's about to go to bed, at least for a little bit. That's only going to leave 6 clocked in. Usually the best, plan in this case is for all of us to stick together and do the typical thing. Stay in a town for about 15 minutes, move to the next, and keep rotating around, stay in one posse so we can respond together in case anything does happen. So, yep. Yeah, I thought I saw that when I woke up. In fact, ah, nice. Oh, yeah. Well, he can edit it later. Yeah, he probably. I saw him clocked in earlier. He obviously had to go to bed for a bit. Yeah, we'll just have to look for him later. Okay, we're all going to gather in Strawberry in a second. He came down to do banking, and me and both of us kind of getting stuff. And because of Blackwater's inconsistency with the dust, I'm starting to move my stuff to Strawberry just to keep it simple, in case Blackwater's bad, hard to get in and out of. Yeah, boxing ring is back. Same thing with the gun shop. They finally fixed that last night for fire also, which was a problem. In fact, I'm going to go by and see if she's awake. Well, real quick. So, Chris, your discretion, meet us in Strawberry or follow us. We're going to go by. Yeah. Oh, that one? Yeah, or depot or tie. Or if it's just one of them local horses, you can tie it up to alternatively. Either way. Yep, I'm going to be at storage. Jack, yes, I'm going to feed you. Damn it, Jack, can you please calm your ass down? Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my god, Jack, can you please relax? I guess not. Jesus, fucking stop it. Oh my god, he's over here just licking my hand to death. It was a rough morning for me, I'll be honest. Both personally, just personal stuff, and then, personal stuff with friends here, and even kind of technically a coworker, and then yeah, woke up to this Solus situation, losing the undersheriff. Well, no, I haven't heard the whole story yet. All I saw was what was in the telegrams, which is not much. What is going on? That's so much shit. Oh my god. No, it'll fit. It's just a lot of stuff. I keep forgetting how many fucking weapons I own. Might need to sell some of these things one day, at least some of them. No, kind of been hoarding. Hey. Hello. I just saw you a minute ago. How are you doing, honey? Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, I mean, well, for you, I would. I mean, shit. All right. Let me get all my stuff. I'm trying to empty my storage here, moving everything to Strawberry. I just don't trust Blackwater all the time, you know what I mean? A little sketchy. Regarding what? Regarding what? Sell and keep regarding, oh, like commodities and things you still have? Right. Gotcha. SAP is used. I forget who uses that stuff. It's used. Used for something. I forget what. Mm-hmm. Nice to see you too, hon. You as well. Oh my god. Thanks for the raid. Who is that? Habibi? 30, Jesus, 31. Holy shit. You've had a busy morning. How was your stream? Yay. Thank you guys. Oh, there's that. I need to get rid of that bacon. God, this is complicated. Christ. There we go. Go by the gun shop real quick and see if she's awake. And then we're heading up. Oh, which one? The one that sounds like Merv? Which one? There's a few different ones. But yeah, those guys are, there's some weirdos. There's some of them are very funny, though. The characters that they do are hilarious. Well, I do say hi to Benji most of the time, although he usually keeps quiet. He said hi back, though. That's nice. Let me see. I see the torch out. That didn't mean anything, though. Nope. No, she's not awake, or at least not in the shop at the moment. Yep. Sounds good. Oh, that was you guys. You were the hillbilly guy. I was wondering. We were dealing with some shit. It's very tense right now. Okay. And you had just the worst timing looking for someone in the middle of us looking for someone and it being very serious shit. So it was just kind of bad timings. Everyone. I was in a crap mood then too. I hadn't really gotten out of my funk yet. Where was this at? What at the end? What? Where were they? What were they robbing? The store? Oh, okay. Down there doing selling stuff or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Right. And they didn't even see what happened. Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good look. I mean, considering normally they're pretty good about reacting to things like gunfire or anything like that. Yeah, we were coming to get you. Just took us a little bit longer than I wanted. You're going to bed? I mean, that's what we're doing. We're going to start patrolling. I mean, we don't stay still. It depends what you mean by doing, but like I said, we're not going to stay still. Okay. Okay. Well, Strawberry was fine. We just left Blackwater, so I say we head towards the border and then back down to Armadillo and back. So we'll hang out in Armadillo for about 15 minutes when we get there. We'll stop at the border for a few minutes, do the normal thing. We'll stay together, and I guess we'll be a 5 posse. Oh, wait, is this 6? Because I can't count. It's 6 because I can't count. There we go. Pezz can't count. Yep. Yep. Now it's an hour. Yeah, that's why I was trying to. I was hunting you down eventually, and I would have eventually just said, "Hey, Chris, come meet us." But I figured you'd be up here by the time I managed to bother any of that. Looked at the timestamp. I said, "Oh shit, no one's seen this for a while," and I hadn't either. I've been busy dealing with just everything. In fact, I was debating on not even clocking in for a while because I woke up in such a funk. Yeah, I feel that. That would be nice, but of course, that doesn't usually work out that way either. Although some people have met on the server. No, but here's the weird thing. I got the description of the guy we're looking for. The guy that we're looking for that likely killed Solus or did. Looks a lot like Shady, apparently. He's the same kind of build, same hair. Obviously, slightly different face, but the same kind of build, same hairstyle. Let's see. Has glasses like, like Jesse's. He's, again, that kind of stocky build. He's an American. He was on a gray Mustang at the time. We don't know if that's true. And again, Shady's hairstyle, but black instead of the lighter brown or whatever Shady is. Well, remember, the green shirt was seen by Ava during the kidnapping. So he might have changed clothes because that was Ava's description from the kidnapping part of this. Okay. There you go. I know they shouldn't keep this as a command level investigation because I can't see anything about it. None of us can. No, I'm not. Not at that level. No, I'm middle management. Supervisor level. So it's more like I don't think sergeants can see them either. And above, yeah. Which is fine. They need to have closed investigations that aren't visible to the rest of the staff. But this shouldn't be one of them considering what's going on. At least in my opinion. Maybe there's something else going on I don't know about. Usually closed investigations have to do with both internal affairs and other things. They just don't want leaked out about the case, accidentally or otherwise. What's up, Rick? That, and there's a privacy concern too. Remember, guns away when we get into a settlement area, Bjorn. Well, the biggest problem is these fuckers will get triggered by it. There's, okay. Well, these guys are a little salty. I sometimes don't even bother, especially if I'm coming through by myself. I'm like, nope, keeping my gun out in case something happens. But yeah, I've had. Well, these guys will, yeah, they'll trigger on you anyway if you bump into them. You just gotta be real careful. Damn, not feeding you right this second. Honestly, I got about 30 minutes in me before my nap time for the hour and a half normal. I got my Pezz nap coming up. We can do Stillwater first, then Border, I guess. Well, looks like Bjorn's leading it now. Sam, get the fuck down. No, I'm not. Bjorn apparently took command because he just went this way. So, Bjorn, if you're going to be patrol leader, you got to make sure everyone knows where you're going. And you might want to designate yourself too instead of just up and changing direction on everyone. Sheriff's office. I don't see anything. Sam? Stop it, please. What sells what? The turtle? Yeah, well, I'm not crossing, but I'm going to watch it for a minute, and then we'll head on to Armadillo. Okay, thank you. My insecurities are bothering me for some reason. Well, I guess we'll do the torches later. That one just disappeared. All right, I guess Armadillo here in a minute. Well, dead tree on the way, of course. I don't know. I thought I was, and then Bjorn took over. So I say it's Bjorn's patrol now. Well, we have no assistants we're really training. I don't think any of us need patrol training per se, so that's not necessary. What'd you do? Did you stable it? Yeah, there's a stable point. Stable boy's right here. Right here where I'm at. Right here. Yeah. It works usually. It's functional most of the time, at least. Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, Jasper knows what he's doing, and who else? Bo's done it, but he's probably has the least experience, maybe. Just considering Jasper was here last year, and he gets to brag about that all the time, whatever. Armadillos. Take us to Dilla. Pretty much this way. You guys are literally going the wrong way. The dead tree. Or you can follow the road. Yeah, you can follow the road.
You can follow the road too. I just usually cut across, but basically you kind of look at the railroad tracks slash telegraph poles, and you can see the dead tree on your left here in a minute. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, he ran immediately because we made him nervous. Poor guy. Yeah, and this may be crass, but guess what? It's a job and it's part of the job, like it or not. You can wear whatever you want on your downtime or when you're clocked out. To me, and I've always insisted on this, and I don't know, I'll have to ask, whatever, Jasper, from what you think from last year. I think it's a big problem that there isn't a specific uniform, at least a minimum uniform for the entire Commonwealth law enforcement, meaning, at least in the sense of the specific thing I'm talking about, white shirts. And the reason for white shirts, at least in Nassau, was for tactical reasons when operating at night so you don't accidentally shoot officers in gunfire situations. And honestly, it worked really well because one of my biggest problems with Wesso, and it wasn't really a problem until I realized other departments were doing it differently, is there was literally more times than I can count in nighttime gunfights, I had to hold my shots because I wasn't sure who was in front of me or not. And that's a big problem when I see my officers going down in front of me and I'm not sure who I can identify until it's fucking too late for me to help. So that was the issue I had with it. And to combat the whole being visible thing, if we need to go tactical, you just put your coat on. So I don't know. I thought it was a great idea. It was something the sheriff was doing down here. And I talked to Judah about it. Judah was not about that in any way, shape, or form. But who knows? Simmons might be. I know once upon a time the command staff wasn't particularly into it, but there's, kind of new people running the show now. So I don't know. Yeah, that she thinks is green that's not green. Now that's a good color because it's distinctive. It doesn't really solve the friendly fire problem at night because guess what? That color looks as dark as anything else under shitty lighting. I think I will next time I see him. Been wanting to. Right. Yep. Up, rider coming fast. Howdy, howdy. Yeah. Is he still with Hayes? Is that Billy Hayes? No, that's Billy fucking Hayes Rhett's been hanging out with lately, and I don't like that. I've tried to explain to him, you could probably get your job back still, getting your charges expunged, but hanging around a known criminal is not a good look for you. It would be very easy for him to do. Well, no, and it's to me, a pretty clear-cut case of something that is not provable, and I would think his testimony as a former law enforcement officer should carry some weight against some random known criminal.
I think it works both ways. And I think it's better for us to be identified as law by both sides, the legal side and the illegal side, than not. I'm sorry. Our lives are always at risk. So to me, the whole point of have any sort of, like, if we need to blend in, you go undercover. Duh. Otherwise, we shouldn't blend in. We should be very obvious who we are. There should be no question in anyone's mind. I don't understand why that's not a mindset. I cannot get, I just don't get that one. Very confusing. Wonder if stabling here is, yeah. Ugh. Hi, Billy. You know, patrolling, hun. How are you? What are you doing down here? I didn't know you came to the desert much. Oh, okay. Honestly, I haven't seen anyone in town yet. At least not at the moment. Does he work at Rackskellers, or is he normally just here? Okay. I saw Billy run by a minute ago. You could ask Billy. He would probably know if he's been. There's Billy. Okay. I haven't seen anyone else yet. Okay. Very good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I thought I saw her walking by a minute ago. Okay. Gotcha. Yes. What's up, Creek? Yeah, yeah. Well, hopefully they'll stick around this time. They had to, kind of tear them down temporarily, and redo them. So hopefully this will be good. It's I don't know. It's nice for sure. It does look a lot nicer. Well, it does. A lot more shops and stuff now. I mean, in theory, more shops could move here, because they got actual space now. Like to see it. Yep. She's up there. She's out of the stables in Strawberry usually, I believe. Mac's going to be doing Foxtrotters because Skip's giving them up. Mac's going to be the Foxtrotter guy, at least in our area. Probably. Dang. Oh, did you change your... Did you always have that facial... You always have that goatee thing? Oh, okay. I was wondering. All right, all right. Okay, okay. Trying to figure out what was different. I mean, it's dapper. You know what am I saying? It's a yeah. There you go. What's who you? Yeah, pull it. Yeah, pull it. Yeah, give it a yank. Give it a good yank. I wouldn't know. So I'm an infidel, is what you're saying? So, holy shit. Thanks for the follow, guys. What was that? Minwill, Nicho. Let me call you guys out a little bit. BB, you brought 31 in? Jesus fuck, guys. Oh my god. We catch back up a little bit. Oh, security team. Yeah, those guys. We need to calm them down again if that's starting to happen. Well, I don't know that in character yet, but yeah, I don't like to hear them being aggressive. That would be crazy. Maybe I will one day. Yeah, I don't know. The cop mustache thing. Key. Yep. I mean, braided beard. I mean, maybe. I mean, keep in mind, I can't grow my hair. I just choose not to. Mm, maybe we can. My inclination is to not go that far away from Blackwater Strawberry unless we have to. That's just because the only thing we're going to get down there is San Luis, which I know I hate it when we're so far away. But yeah, I'd say go back to the border and we'll do Blackwater and then back down here again. Yep, we'll be back. See you in a while. Well, I'm on short time. You guys got to drop me off somewhere. I got to take. In fact, I may take my nap down here even, just because how little time I have. Damn it, horse! What are you doing? Yeah, I could make it to the border in time for me to get my nap. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the push it. Yeah, let's just go. Look out, doggy. Well, we don't have to kill our horses doing this. I'm not in that much of a hurry. Well, that's okay. Again, I'm not that much of a hurry that we have to kill the lungs to do it. I've got about 5-7 minutes as far as it's not an exact time. It's just, take a nap for an hour and a half. That's all. Not a specific schedule. Just take a little break. Get a little dream in. Usually dream about breakfast. God, I got a lot of viewers. It's gonna be a big raid on someone today. Getting ready for work. Jack. Oh God. Just we're gonna keep patrolling. I mean, really, you only work when there's crime going. That's why we don't sit around. But we keep moving. We stay about 15 minutes at each town. And again, if you're getting bored, you're getting bored. But just I don't, I discourage you guys from staying static and being bored. Try to have fun with the job. Go practice some stuff. Do some training tips. Go hunt a little. Go do some. No, you can no. You can always teach each other things. Practice, combat stuff as far as like hand to hand. You can go hunt a couple of pronghorns to practice like headshots. Just anything like that. If you need something a little different than just what we're doing now, Jordan, you gotta there is ways to not allow yourself to get bored like this. And basically Slim has greenlit all of them. The only thing that they're hesitant on is things like Chris is trying to figure out some way to do some tactical training, which I actually like the idea of. We're trying to figure out a safe and functional way to do it, especially now that Mexico's done it. Oh shit. Out. Looks like he's okay. Where's Chris? Oh, there he is. Oh, there you go, Lantern. So also, what was I going to say now? Damn it. Well, whatever. If you're going to bed, then you're going to bed. These guys will figure it out. I'll be back in about an hour and a half or less, depending. Yeah, you don't have to clock off. You're just now 4 instead of 6, which is okay. Not ideal. Or 3. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, all right. I'll try to hurry and I'll see you guys as soon as I can get back. All right. I'm going to sleep at the police station, I think. I'll raid you guys. 71 viewers. Holy shit. It was 69 a second ago. Nice. Wait, right. Thanks for you guys coming by. I'll be back in about an hour and a half if you want to come back. I'm sorry I've had such a fucking shit morning. I was in a bad mood there for a legitimate little while. But they were doing a pretty good job about trying to keep me, not sourpuss about it. Just a bunch of bullshit I should have never gotten myself into. Oh, yeah, I don't need to clock out just a second. That'll clock me out all... Ow! That'll clock me out automatically. What's up, Artie? Let's see. Well, the bottom line is Mexico figured out a way to do it, and we do know it happened because one of our officers was there off duty. Liz was telling us about it, so shit, there is a way to do it, and we probably should. Probably not be left out of that opportunity. Okay, let's see who we can find. Who's rateable? Goldrush RP. Let's see, bunch of people on Grand Theft, Clean Strikes. Who the hell is that? Am I the only one streaming right now besides Mike? What? Okay, there's Earl Sweets, someone I do not know. Dr. Joe Blaze. Oh, we got the doctor again. Bobo Blaze 420. Good. Is that what we have? Yeah. I'm actually the big one right now, it looks like. We got Mike. We got Hobo. Brunsky? Who's Brunsky? Oh, it's that guy. Okay. He's pretty funny. His stream quality is not that good, though. Damn it. His frame rates are kind of meh. But he's hilarious. So, do you want to watch someone hilarious whose stream quality is, you know, he's about 30 frames per second, it's looking like. Or do you want to watch someone different? This guy is a funny character. I met him in Strawberry at least a couple of times, it seems like. Sam, get down. You're about to be fed. Holy shit. What do you guys want? Not a lot of options today. Why is this going to be Mike Mason? Adventures Mexico. Or Dr. Joe again. You guys picky? You want me to just pick it? Happy with whoever. Okay. I know. I'll try to get the cat back up here. He is funny. I just hate that his stream quality is kind of... But maybe it'll get better. Let me pull him back up again. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. Maybe he was just having a bad moment. All right, we'll go ahead and rate him. What is it? Bunsky? Brunsky? Bunsky. B-U-N-S-K. Ah. There he is. He's got 3 viewers. We're going to send him 72. That will probably freak him out, so you guys behave yourself. And give him a lot of love and stuff like you guys do for me. And if you want to come catch me, look for me in about an hour and a half. I'll be back for the further adventures of Corporal Pezz and his depressing love life, but yet moderately successful social life otherwise, I guess. I mean, I have friends, you know what I mean? I'm struggling with my insecurity shit, so I'll see you guys a little bit later, and thanks for coming by. I love y'all, and bye, kids. Great time.